Craig Duffy makes sure of the pink. .63 plays 59. Duffy 63. Gorski 59. So it's a black ball game. He might have potted this. No, he hasn't. And so he's given it to go to Gorski.
Duffy, 63.
Well, there you go.
59.
Amazing. And suddenly Stan Gorski looked to have blown it. Has it. And makes no doubt. Stan Gorski, a relieved pushing of the cue forward there. And Stan Gorski wins that frame to go to a 3-1 lead. And what a tremendous frame 4 turned out to be. Gorski winning 66-63. Incredible pressure towards the end. Gorski now a commanding lead 3-1 in this best-of-9 final of the Clem Jones National Snooker Championships.
Now to the fifth frame, and both players had trouble maintaining concentration early on. We join play with Gorski leading 29-12.
One.
Well, and I assume after a final like this over 9 frames, and we've talked a lot about the need for concentration, the players would be pretty mentally tired, wouldn't they, at the end of the match?
Yes, mentally and physically at times. I've played in matches over the years that have gone from 7:30 in the evening and finished at 20 to 1 in the morning.
And when you look there at that shot of Stan Gorski, that total concentration, and that's what really can be tiring. You're just looking, you're thinking, you're constantly scheming. And to maintain that for hour after hour, and then you can have as well setbacks that can just be off-putting. So it's a tough game.
That green is close to the pocket, but it's, yes, well, Stan drove it home so easily, but the pockets on occasion have been rejecting that shot.
10.
This frame's developed into a real dour struggle.
Stan Gorski knowing that if he can claim it, he's well on his way to victory. And Craig Duffy knowing that if he doesn't claim it, he's on his way to defeat.
Well, I think Stan only needs this black, and then I think we'll see him really take over this frame.
Yes, good position now, and there,
18.
I'm sure that Craig Duffy looking on and looked at the corner where he has been sitting, and he's not there, so I'm sure he's down there somewhere.
19.
Perhaps he feels he doesn't have to be around for a while because Stan's in control. Craig is actually just standing right below our commentary
Stan
position.
only needs the red after this black to have Craig requiring snookers.
26.
Yes, Craig going right down. He's just actually standing below our commentary position.
27.
Stan will play a little cannon and chip in between these balls. 2-4.
34.
Would appear that that'll be the extent of the break, 34. And a very handy lead overall. Handy lead in the frame, and of course, naturally, an extremely handy lead in the match.
Total 63.
So there you have it, 63-12. Stan Gorski leading by 3 to 1 and well on his way to making it 4-1. All the pressure on Craig Duffy now. Well, this time, surely Stan Gorski has the chance.
Now he'll give Stan some potting practice, which is really what you don't want to do.
1.
He'll go the blue, he'll have the yellow sitting there. Comes back nicely for the yellow.
6.
Pink in the way of the green, but
8.
let's see what he does to overcome that. Oh,
Yes,
edging
beautiful
the pink
shot.
out of the way. Good work.
Stan had to play that stroke with check side.
11.
Stan Gorski now in total control.
15.
Ready to race to a 4-1 lead. He'll then require just one more frame to win the final.
20.
Totally comfortable. This break of 20 takes him to an 84-12 lead. In goes the pink.
26.
And there is the 4-1 lead to Stan Gorski. And it really does appear now that Stan Gorski is in the prime seat to take the national championship, leading by 4 frames to 1, winning the 5th frame by 90-12. So to the 6th frame, with Gorski trailing Duffy 1-9. Knowing what Stan is capable of and seeing those balls there, his eyes probably lit up like a Christmas tree.
8.
Yes, there's quite an opportunity here for Stan. He'll pot this red and try to get back onto the black again.
9.
Got a bit of an angle for the black, but it's still well and truly potable. And beautifully played.
Yes, that's it's opened up those
16.
reds there as well. So Stan will just play through on this.
17.
Well, he elected to screw this side, and unfortunately he snookered himself.
Rolled a little bit too far for that black. So he goes for the yellow.
Then Gorski 17.
Showing that he
Total
plays safe.
18. Craig Duffy 9.
18-9 then in favour of Stan Gorski, and you really thought that perhaps he was just going to take the match. Well and truly then. And Craig Duffy, I'm sure, probably breathed a sigh of relief to think that, well, it's not all over yet. I'm still able to fight.
Players still sparring and playing safety, keeping the cue ball down at the balk end of the table. Craig's not going to give up. You can't write him off yet. Stan wouldn't want to relax. Craig would quickly get back into the match.
One.
It was unfortunate. A little better kiss than that could well have put the black on, but still a chance with a pink.
And suddenly Craig Duffy is there with a chance.
7.
Almost a straight pot there for the corner. They can come down then for the black. Looking where to after that. No, it's going to go for the little pocket.
Play a little stun.
8.
Won't like that.
Yeah.
11.
Will I or won't I?
Craig Duffy, 11. Total 20. Stan Gorski, 18.
It's a time where you really don't need to be impatient.
It's an unusual table too, where both the black and the pink are in awkward positions, but he's got good position on the pink here. Nicely played.
7.
Yeah, Stan can play for either pink or black here. Again, electing to screw back.
8.
And looking like he's going for that black, and of course potting it will give it the chance to go back on its spot, which makes it easy with those two red balls down at that end. So no longer is the black in the difficult position that it was.
15.
The ease in which players at this
16.
level play those screw and stun shots, of course, comes about from years of practice, but it's helped in great depth by this beautiful English strawn cloth they're playing on. We mentioned last week, Jerry, that although it's woven in the west of England, it comes from Australian superfine merino wool.
23.
Superfine snooker being played by Stan Gorski now. This break of 23, taking him well clear of Craig Duffy, and this might well be the match now. Well, just when you make those sorts of comments,
Stan Gorski, 23.
the pink
Total
doesn't go down,
41.
it stays alive, and
Craig
Craig
Duffy,
Duffy
21.
again is alive.
Yes, he's kicked it down towards the pocket, but it's not an easy shot. I think Stan might be tempted to take this on.
Three.
Oops. Getting very close to the brown, but might have just given it enough kiss further on to give him enough chance to get that angle that he requires for the
Made
corner.
Stan 17 in front, 16 in front, which means he only needs the brown for Craig to require snookers.
And this, of course, is for the match, for the championship.
So very careful he doesn't foul. Ron Pope's watching very closely. He's happy with that.
7.
Blue on the cushion.
Stan Gorski, 7. Total 48. Craig Duffy, 28.
So Stan's not worried about leaving the blue near the pocket, because Craig now requires one snooker.
Yes, 20 points the difference, 18 on the table. And Stan Gorski very relaxed, sitting down, wiping the cue. Craig Duffy needs at least one snooker if he's to somehow pull this frame out of the bag and keep the match going. Snookers are that much more difficult with just the 3 balls on the table. Well, this might be it. Stan Gorski pots the blue.
5.
Beautiful position for the pink. And this will be the championship. Just rolling on a little bit further than he would have liked for the middle pocket. So he'll send it down to the corner. And this will be the championship. Running in goes Craig Duffy to congratulate Stan Gorski, the winner of the Clem Jones National Snooker Championship. A convincing win in the end. It was all class from Gorski. And even though Craig Duffy's fighting capabilities were on display in that final, it was Stan Gorski, the Victorian, who took the final frame 59-28 and came up with a 5-1 win in the finish. So the championship and the place in the Australian team goes to Stan Gorski of Victoria, and is congratulated by Clem Jones. And so the first Clem Jones National Snooker Championship goes to Stan Gorski. He played very well and a convincing winner, a deserved winner, the #1 seed for the tournament, and won it in style. Well done.
Thanks very much, Jerry.
Terrific performance, and that final really brought out your best.
It did. I played Craig 3 or 4 times now. I'm not sure of the results, but I was happy to get this one under my belt.
There are just various times when Craig has that great fighting power, doesn't he? And just when you feel like you might be getting on top, he makes you work a bit harder.
It was never in a hunt.
Were you really that confident all the way?
No way. It was a hard struggle right through. I was lucky to get one frame on a black. It could have gone either way, but I got away to a nice break in the next game, which eased me and put him under the whip, so I was happy with the result.
It's a new championship. No doubt you're pleased to win it.
A new championship, is it? It's a national championship, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I've won one before. I'll be only too pleased to represent if I'm chosen.
Congratulations. Well done, Stan. Stan Gorski, our winner, and it's been a wonderful competition. We hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for being with us. Jerry Collins for ABC Sport.